Get ready with me for date night while I tell you different ways I like to fight the patriarchy. A few years ago, I learned that if a man and a woman are walking in the same pathway, the man will subconsciously just expect the woman to move out of the way. So I will like stay in the path and I will either let the guy walk into me or wait until he goes around and I'll just stand there and have a standoff with him. If it's not just a one-on-one with a guy, but if you want people to get out of your way, including men, don't even make eye contact with them because that's what makes them think you're gonna move. So you just stare dead on and don't even look at them. Just look like you have places to be. Another one, including I do this to my parents, is I will always address the woman first on envelopes. I'm like, to Mrs. Blank and Mr. Blank. A big one that luckily works well for me, or will at least inspire guys to be like, what's wrong? And then I can tell them off, is I don't hide my face. People tried to teach me to hide my face for a long time. I think that's just people trying to tell women to stay in their box. If you walking up to me makes me feel like, that's how I'm gonna look at you, because that's my guttural reaction. When I'm out in public sometimes, I will like loudly make an inconvenience similarly to men. So for example, we were at the club and they were playing some fight, like a UFC fight, I think. And I just remember turning to these guys that was clearly into it and I made sure that they could overhear me be like, when is the fight over? You might be like, Sarah, don't kill the mood, don't be that girl, and I get it. I made the one comment, but then what I do is the music comes back on and all of a sudden the guys aren't focused on the fight anymore, they're focused on the girls and the drinks, right? At one point they start playing Taylor Swift and I was like, oh my God, are you a Taylor Swift fan? I'm not even a Swiftie, fun fact, but he's like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. And just physically turned away from him like a dog. Like, you know, if they're doing something you don't like, turn your back to them. That's what I was taught. It worked immediately. He was like, oh, but I know him. Romeo, save me. And I'm like, yeah, now you're getting it, you know, so you give them the positive reinforcement, like just give them some eye contact and he's a better man for the night. And with that, I'm gonna go get dressed for date night and go eat some Italian food. Good night, people.